is my body gonna go back to how it was or not? Are you still married? I feel like we never see Nick. What are your plans for baby number 2? Hey, it's Cimorelli. Welcome to my personal channel. This is my second channel. You probably know me from my main channel, Cimorelli, the band I'm in with my sisters. This is my personal channel where I focus a lot more on like pregnancy, motherhood, my personal life, motivational, inspirational stuff, whatever. So today I'm doing a life update, Q&A, personal life update, Q&A, whatever, focusing on like health, fitness, pregnancy, kind of some of my favorite things to talk about, period, and especially on this channel. So on my Instagram, Christina Sim, is that my Instagram? I think. I told you guys, or I asked you guys to ask me some questions. Actually, I really told you. Ask me some questions, and you guys asked me some questions, so we're gonna jump right in. And I wanna thank the sponsor of today's video, CoPilot. I did another video with them a couple videos ago. They're one of my favorite sponsors ever. One of my favorite services ever, just period. So if you care at all about exercise, getting fit, living a healthy life, and being motivated, you need to listen up because you're gonna wanna hear this. I have a great story with them, so you're gonna love it. You guys are very, very curious about baby number 2. It's really pregnancy number 3, since I miscarried the first one, but, and baby number 3, but you know what I mean, baby number 2. So everyone wants to know, what are your plans? Are you trying to get pregnant right now? Do you want to have another baby at all? Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I'm trying to get pregnant right now. Yes, I want another baby. My plans are get pregnant. That's the hope. I have so many thoughts, you guys, on next pregnancy, next birth, next postpartum period, next newborn situation, so many things. I'm gonna make so many videos about this. I was really nervous to make videos my last pregnancy because I was really nervous to make videos with Barrett, that pregnancy, because I just felt like, oh, what do I know? I don't know anything. This is my first time like being pregnant all the way through. Like, I don't want to say a bunch of wrong things, but now I'm like, okay, I have so many thoughts, so much to say. So I'm gonna make a whole lot of videos eventually. Next one is just similar. What are your plans for baby number 2? I don't really know how to say what my plans are for the next baby, but lots of changes, so many things so different. I want to do so many things differently, and I'll make videos all about those things, so I have a lot to say. So I guess you'll have to hear. How hard was it to prepare for pregnancy? That's kind of a confusing question. I don't exactly get what you're saying, but I've been in prep for pregnancy mode, basically just trying to get stronger, more healthy, like nourishing my body, restoring all the lost minerals and all these other things during pregnancy. So I don't think it's hard. It's like an enjoyable way to live my life. Yeah, kind of a confusing question. How do you get motivation to exercise? Great question. Okay, so I do have great news. I started working out. I don't even know when I started working out again, but I started working out consistently more in like August, September. And I started working with CoPilot then, who's the sponsor I'm going to tell you about. And I've actually been consistently working out since then. I've only had a couple weeks where it was like so-so mostly because of like unrelated stress, sleep issues that had nothing to do with anything else. So I've never consistently exercised like every week for that long. I think my entire life. I think I've never done that besides walks. Like I've never done like workouts in addition to walks. So it is working really well. CoPilot is. So you're probably wondering what it is by now, so I'm just gonna explain it to you. CoPilot is a one-on-one experience done through an app. So they have the CoPilot app, and basically you sign up, you're connected with a personal trainer. It is like the best of both worlds. It's like getting a personal trainer, but not having to go to the gym and not having to like be in person with someone if you don't really like that, which I don't personally love working out with other people all the time. I really like to have like my personal private time, but I still have a trainer there with me. So I use an Apple Watch and it like tracks my workout and my heart rate and all this stuff. So my trainer gets sent a whole graph of my workout after. I'll show you that. And my trainer, Kelsey, she can see all that. So I started with her, I can't remember if it was August or September, and we do like our onboarding call and we talk about everything. She makes a customized plan for me. And then we set up the plan and I started working out every day, and it's been amazing. And I've seen crazy results. My big first goal, and you guys were asking about this, like my body after a baby, blah, blah, blah. It has been such a long road. I couldn't just like exercise normally because I had so much blood loss and pelvic floor issues kind of, and the main problem was severe sleep deprivation and postpartum depression and anxiety. I was just in utter trash state for like 8 months, probably 9 months. So it felt like I didn't really get to start my life until like 9 or 10 months postpartum, which was like, what, May, June? That wasn't that long ago. So I feel like I'm really far behind of what you would think, I guess, postpartum. I don't know. And whatever. And basically, I was so weak. I could barely get up off the floor when I was sitting on the floor. Guys, I was an athlete for like so many years as a child, a teenager. I'm not used to barely being able to get up off the floor. I couldn't do that long of walks. I couldn't do one push-up. I can definitely do a push-up now. There were so many things I could not do. When she gave me my first workout, I was just like, man, this is really sad that I'm starting here. And I was like, am I ever gonna get stronger? But now I can tell you right now, I'm 16 months postpartum, but really I'm like 4 months into this journey and I am so strong. I feel so much better. I have so much more energy. I'm so much stronger. And here's the thing, my motivation for working out, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, it's a part of my week, my routine, and knowing that I have a trainer checking up on me, she can change the workouts for me. It's so motivating because before, maybe if I wasn't like super happy with my workout, I might just like put it off for a while because I like don't want to come up with something new. All I have to do is tell her, hey, lately, which I did the other week, I was like, lately I feel like I have a lot less time because it's really busy right now. And she's like, oh, let me put in a bunch of like 10, 15-minute workouts for you. So the other day, I did my 15-minute workout because I didn't have a lot of time. And it was easy to just be like, oh, boom, let me find the workout, got it, let's do that workout. And I did it and it was great. So I really can't recommend CoPilot enough. It's just amazing. You actually have like the connection with your trainer. There's a real person. It's not just an app that just makes something up like from a robot. It's having a personal trainer, but through an app it's just the best of both worlds. I just think it's the best way to work out, period. And it's really cool because my husband just started doing it too. Nick did. And he started this last week. He started doing the workouts. He met with his trainer and then he was up early the other day in our garage gym doing his workout, and I was just so proud. I was like, oh my gosh, because he loves to exercise and get stronger, be fit, blah, blah. It really helps his mental state a lot when he works out before work, but he was having a hard time staying motivated, and I think this really helped him and is gonna really help him, so I'm really excited to see like his journey with him as well. But it's just really cool that we're doing it together. So you can click my link in the description to get started with your own CoPilot and get over 20% off forever. That's $99 a month instead of $129 a month, and a 14-day free trial. Just make sure to use the link in my description to get started. So sign up with them, you'll get your personal trainer, you will have your call with them, they'll set you up with your customized workouts and they'll change them, modify them for you whenever you need, change your goals, change whatever it is about your life. They will help you all along the way. They will help you and help you, keep you accountable, encourage you. It's seriously been like such an encouraging experience for me, and I've never gone this long consistently exercising before, besides walks, ever. So it works. It really works. So I can't recommend that enough. Check that out. If that's one of your big goals and you want to get stronger, you want to reach your fitness goals, I highly recommend CoPilot. Link is in my description. A great deal. Check that out. So that I'll bring that to this question. Did you get back to your pre-pregnancy weight? Like I said, things went so long. I guess it's kind of hard to explain. It's like I was living in this dark hole for a really long time. And it's like I didn't really start living until later mid this year, 2021. So no, I did not. I mean, I gained some weight after giving birth. But then since working with CoPilot, I gained a lot of muscle. I'm way stronger now, way more fit. And I'm feeling a lot better. So I've achieved my first goal. My first goal was gain my strength back. Then it would be, next round would be, well then, I mean, really, as I told you last time, it's just preparing for pregnancy, which is not like a huge, I don't know if I'd ever go on a huge weight loss thing. I don't know if I would ever do that, but that's not really what you do when you're preparing for pregnancy. It's just more about fitness in a non too strenuous way. So really, I achieved my first goal, which is amazing, which was get stronger again and feel like I can get up off the ground easily, run around, play with Barrett, not be exhausted all the time. And I feel like that now. It's such a good feeling. Oh my gosh, it's such a good feeling. So I'm not focusing on pre-pregnancy weight at this time in my life. Really, I think the goal would be establish the best healthy lifestyle that I can and then stick to it and then see where my weight ends up. And I would say I'm finally at a place where I'm living that healthy lifestyle that I wanted to live. I feel really, really good about it. Like mentally, physically, and emotionally. Not like everything's perfect, but like everything is better than it's ever been. So I'm very happy about that. Are you satisfied with your body now? Confident? Question mark? That was the question. I would say pretty satisfied. I think it's kind of a struggle for every woman ever to be satisfied, but I feel pretty satisfied right now, especially since getting so much stronger. I feel really appreciative of my body. I'm like, wow, we did it. We made it through this and you did get stronger and you can do this. So I feel really grateful. How do you find the right fitness routine for you? That is a really good question because it can be really discouraging. I do think CoPilot is great for this because you're talking to someone who can help you figure it out. Whereas if you're just trying to figure it out, sometimes it's so discouraging that you try something and you're like, oh, I don't want to try anything else, I give up. But if you're working with someone with CoPilot, you can be like, I didn't really like these workouts. I felt like they were too intense for me. This is what I said to her actually. I was like, I don't like things that have a ton of repetition of like one thing. I really like my workouts to be a lot more varied and have a lot of variety. So she took that into account and that's what my workouts have. Finding the best fitness routine for you, you got to try a bunch of stuff and see what you really love. And you just have to keep trying stuff. So keep trying. You'll find something you love eventually, I think. How did you lose the baby weight? Well, like I said, I didn't lose the baby weight, but really I gained back a lot of muscle, which is really hard. I think that's a really great thing that I've achieved as my first goal, to actually gain back that muscle that I lost. It is such a bad feeling, especially after a C-section, to feel like how, and pregnancy and C-section, how dead your abs are, your core is. It's kind of scary. Like I had such like strong muscles before, and after it's like, if I like hit my stomach, it was like, whoa. And it was scary because like muscles aren't supposed to feel like that. They're supposed to be like strong. Like I need to live. I need to do stuff with my life. I can't just be like jello, not doing anything all day. So it's kind of scary. This is an example of 2 of the core exercises I did that really helped me. And I even had to modify this one on my back in the beginning because I couldn't do it when I started. Of course I can now. Do you have a fertility book you recommend? Yes. This is a highly recommended book. It's called Taking Charge of Your Fertility. I will link it in the description. I've seen countless people recommend this book. A lot of people call it the Fertility Bible. I've read it right before getting pregnant the first time and applied it to every time I try to get pregnant. So it is a really, really, really good book. Are you still married? I feel like we never see Nick. Okay, I've gotten a lot of messages about this. Nick is just really private and he doesn't love being on the internet. I mean, TBH, I don't love putting my life on the internet either, but I like sharing certain things. It's really healing for me. But yeah, Nick does not, oh, no spirit. Nick does not love being in stories and everything. He doesn't really love filming because he just wants to chill. He doesn't want to be like, hey, look at the camera, whatever, when he's just trying to chill. So yes, I'm still married, but I'm just not like, hey, look, we're happily married. Look at us. Because Nick just wants to chill. And honestly, so do I. How are you mentally preparing for another pregnancy and delivery? That is a great question. Well, since we're talking about fitness and health in this, I know this said mentally, but I'm going to tell you a little more than that. I'm going to do a whole video on this for sure because I'm coming up with a whole plan right now of lots of things I'm going to do physically, mentally, emotionally. Nutritionally, is that a word, nutritionally? So, I mean, I'll just tell you, physically, there's a lot of things you can do with different like stretches and strength specific things that can really help you, allegedly, according to my research. I've done so much research since having such a horrifying time postpartum and kind of in my pregnancy, certain things. And then my sister's labors and deliveries. I have been like a wild, rabid researcher, researching tons of stuff. And I have found a lot of interesting stuff. I just told you guys, like I just told you, I'm making a lot of videos coming up. This is like I don't know if this is my postpartum hair growth. It seems a little late for that, doesn't it? Maybe this is just how my hair is. I don't know. But mentally, okay, so mentally, I follow a lot of like positive accounts about pregnancy and birth, and I watch a lot of positive videos and I read a lot of positive things. Like, and by that I mean like empowering things, like where you really learn everything you can and then you feel very empowered. I will probably share those resources at some point, but that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to really empower myself. I have a lot of views, a lot of very passionate views on pregnancy and birth at this point. They are definitely controversial to some people, I would say. I mean, labor, birth, pregnancy, whatever, it's controversial all the time anyway. For whatever reason, there's just some polar opposite things going on and viewpoints. But I'm finding myself kind of on one side of things and I feel really good about it. I feel really empowered. But yeah, I'm mentally preparing a lot right now. It's kind of a random question. Is there anything you can do to prevent the shots next pregnancy? And if so, would you? Okay, so they're talking about, I have two blood clotting disorders, and I had to do a shot in my stomach of Lovenox, a blood thinner, every day after a certain point in the first trimester. It was like 200 and something shots total. My stomach was all bruised and tender and whatever. Honestly, at the end of the day, it wasn't that bad. So no, there's not really anything I can do to prevent it. And so I'm not doing anything to prevent it because I'm just the way I am. There's not really anything that we know of that I can do right now. But having to do a shot every day is really not the end of the world for me. It was when I first found out. I was horrified. I was not looking forward to that at all. I had such a huge fear of needles and blood. That was like the last thing I ever wanted to do and ever could imagine myself even being able to do. But I totally did it. Overcame my fear of needles and blood to a very great extent. And I'm really proud of myself for that. So I don't really care about that much. The only thing that sucks is that it's expensive, but it was worth every penny. Okay, great question. How hard was your first workout postpartum and how easy is it now? Love this question. So the first workouts I did postpartum, I don't know if you would call these workouts. I did a bunch of like pelvic floor core exercises in the beginning that were like 5 to 10 minutes long. And they were the most like gentle, non-intense thing you could possibly ever imagine that I never would have considered a workout before. Like putting my feet on the ground and like lifting a foot and then like lifting a foot. And that doesn't sound like a workout, but it absolutely was. And it was really annoying because the tiniest bit of stuff I would do, my stomach would dome. Like if I was lying on my back and I lifted both legs up and down, my ab muscles would cone up like this, poke up in a coning situation. Very pleasant. So I was not supposed to do that, obviously. So I do all this other stuff. Now I can do that with no coning. So anyway, to answer your question, I would know if I would call that a workout. I'm gonna go to this year in August, September when I started working out. Let's say when I started my first workouts with CoPilot. First one I did, I was like, I was excited and empowered, but also I felt a little discouraged because I was like, man, I can't believe how many things I can't do that I used to be able to do. And I seriously wondered, will I ever be able to do them again? Like, what if this is just my life now? Like, what if I just never can do a push-up again? What if I just have troubles getting off the floor forever? What if I can't do the cobra stretch? I talked this last time where you're on your stomach and you push your arms up straight. Like, I literally couldn't do that. That was in my first workout. I couldn't do it. So I'm like, what if I just can't ever do it again? Like, is my body gonna go back to how it was or not? And how easy are the workouts now? I can do all those things that I could not do easily. So I feel so much better. I mean, literally there was like skipping in the warm up and I was like, I can't actually skip. So I wouldn't even like leave the floor. I would just lift my legs, if that gives you an idea. So if you're in that same position, I feel for you, and I recommend you just start and don't quit because you're discouraged that you can't do anything. You feel like embarrassed or like just really, really unmotivated. Like, why am I even doing this? I'm not even getting anywhere. Trust me, it is possible to make a lot of progress in just a couple of months. And I haven't been like some crazy person working out for hours a day. I've been doing like 20 or 30-minute workouts and then walks a few days a week. And it seriously made a huge difference. So if you want to join CoPilot, you want that one-on-one coaching experience, you want that motivation, that accountability, that empowerment and encouragement, the link is in the description. And I want to remind you again, just click the link in my description and get your own CoPilot for over 20% off forever. That's $99 a month, 14-day free trial, link in the description. Click the link, try it out. You will probably love it. It's just my favorite way I've ever worked out. I just love it so much. I'm just so passionate about them. So passionate. I even have my husband doing it now. I've literally like told so many people about this. I'm like, you have to try this. It's so good. So I'm really passionate about them. I'm really grateful that they sponsored this video. If you guys support them, you're actually supporting me too. So that's another awesome thing I want to thank you for. But this is really for you if you're going this journey. I do highly recommend it. Genuinely, from my own experience, I can say that. And I'm really proud to say that. So that's all the questions for now. I have so many ideas for videos coming up. Let me know if you guys have any ideas, things you're wanting to know. But I have so many ideas. I feel like I always have so many ideas. I just could use a little more time, you know how it goes. But, you know, you live, you learn. All right, I'm going to get going. Check out the link in my description. Check out CoPilot. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a great day. I never say that in my videos. See you in the next video. Bye.